seriously, what's happening? How can someone believe to that Armenian fantasy about Karabakh and this Azerbaijan is the aggressor? On 12th July, Armenia claimed that Azerbaijani armed forces attempt to cross the state border of Armenia trying to occupy Tovuz. Like, seriously, what Azerbaijan would want Tovuz? What do you have there? Lakes, rivers, mountains? We have thousands of them in Azerbaijan. Nature? We have one of the most beautiful natures in the world. Seriously, for what we should attack Tovuz? This whole thing didn't even happen there. Tovuz and Tovuz are completely different places. It happened in Tovuz when the units of armed forces of Armenia attempted an attack on the Tovuz direction. You ask probably why Tovuz? Isn't it clear? Oil, money, more death of innocent people? 11 of Azerbaijani soldiers were martyred. One of them was only 18 years old. 18! His life was just beginning, but that wasn't enough. So Armenian army started firing on civilians and settlements in the Tovuz region. You destroyed 35 civilians' houses. You killed one civilian who had nothing to do with this. Isn't it in your nature, is it? When you attacked our Khojali village on 26 February 92, when you tortured, raped, and then killed 630 of innocent people, including 63 children. You took 1,275 hostages. Did you know that 150 are still missing? Do you know why you live in Karabakh? You heard it clearly. It's not Artsakh or whatever you call it. It's Karabakh. It has been always Karabakh. The reason why we can't visit our land is because it was attacked by traitors. You lived side by side with us. You learned our culture, our language. You sat at the same table with us and then you attacked us from behind. You killed more than 20,000 people and ethnically cleansed every Azerbaijan from their own territory. Then you become heroes of Armenia and claim that Karabakh belongs to you. You destroyed our settlements, houses, buildings, palaces, museums. Every museum exhibits were all destroyed. Our historical traces from Bronze Age were all destroyed. You know the fact that Karabakh belongs to Azerbaijan, but you won't confess that. You are so mired in your fantasies that you don't see any point. The whole world laughs at you. Wake up. You are traitors. You betrayed Azerbaijan, that Azerbaijan who was first there to help you when you had an earthquake, that Azerbaijan who rescued hundreds of Armenians who were trapped under the rubble. You are under Russia's protection. Do you think that they are protecting you for no reason? Think about it. Think. Armenia and its supporters. If we would start the attack, it would be in Karabakh, not in Tovuz direction. Like I said before, we don't need your Tovuz. We want our lands back. Do you have only enough strength for innocent civilians? Do you have only enough strength to manipulate and lie? If you want to fight, fight like a real soldier. You claim that Azerbaijan is the aggressor, but wasn't it 3,000 of you who attacked 50 peaceful Azerbaijani protesters in Los Angeles? You bet men and women to death because they were protecting their people. Did you know that one of them is in reanimation? You claim that Azerbaijan is the aggressor, but wasn't it you who attacked a peaceful Azerbaijani in his own shop? You bullied him, you forced him to humiliate himself, but he didn't. He suffered the punches, but he didn't humiliate himself. You claim that Azerbaijan is the aggressor, but you opened fire on 4 Azerbaijani students in Kiev, Ukraine. You claim that Azerbaijan is the aggressor, but wasn't it you who promised to give $500 to people if they'll tell you where the Azerbaijanis live? You claim that Azerbaijan is the aggressor, but you perfectly know that you want to end occupation of our lands. Why don't you recognize the independence of Karabakh? Why? You claim that Azerbaijan is the aggressor, but you have more than 1 million Azerbaijani blood in your hands. Stop this war. We are humans, not war machines. Think the days before the conflict. Both sides lived peacefully. Both sides were friends. Both sides lived under the same roof. Both sides shared everything together. Both sides lived happily. We both lost loved ones. We both lost homes. We both suffered. We don't want war. I mean, who does? Isn't peace worse than dying, war, pain? This conflict harms both sides, and you know that. There will be more pain, more death of innocent people, more broken families. There are not bad nations, there are only bad people. Stop this war. Stop the occupation. Karabakh is Azerbaijan. It was, and it always will be.